Keepers nervous, strikers, they'll deliver. Crowd roars erupted, you can feel the quake. 80,000 voices.
Hello, the Nigerian football fans and football fans everywhere. Cyriel Dessers has scored again. He just keeps scoring. So he scored again yesterday, in Rangers 3-1 win over Fenerbahçe in the Europa League, and bringing his total goals to 22 goals in all competitions this season and 6 assists. So in all, 28 goal contributions. So that's fantastic. And some of you will be saying, I thought you wanted him dropped from your list. Now, for me, he's been on phenomenal form, so I'll give him his flowers. He's been scoring goals, coming up with assists, and that's beautiful. So for me, that's fantastic. And you would think that that would mean then I would say he should not be dropped. He should be, on that list. But my issue is style. Eric Chelle's style of play. He wants to play high intensity football, high pressing football, where everyone presses, where the striker instigates the press, or the two men attacking for a pairing instigate that initial press, and then the midfielders join in that press as well. One downside of Cyriel Dessers' game is his pressing. He doesn't have that ability to press. And even when he tries to do it, it's not like he's not willing to do it. So that's a check mark in his own box, in his favor. He's willing to press, but he just can't do it. If he decides to press 5-6 minutes, 10 minutes stops into the game, he's gassed out, he's finished. That is not his game style. Now, the only way for me that he suits Eric Chelle's system, or he should be that he, or the only argument you can make for him being Eric Chelle's system is if Eric Chelle decides for whatever reason to be flexible with his overall footballing principle and says, okay, I'm not looking to press now. I just want someone making the runs, playing on the shoulder of the last defender that would get to a 1v1 situation with the goalkeeper and hopefully finish. Then you can keep him there. Another argument could be, okay, maybe you're chasing a lead and you're chasing a lead, maybe you're 2 goals down or 1 goal down, and you're looking to bring an additional striker just to have an additional body in there. Then you could make that argument for Cyriel Dessers to be part of the squad. But going with the prototypical way or prototypical philosophy of Eric Chelle, the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach, I don't think he suits the system, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I wonder what you think. I know a lot of you would disagree with me, but that is just what I think. That is my opinion on Cyriel Dessers. In terms of scoring the goals, he's been scoring goals. But the thing is, it's not like Nigeria lacks strikers that have been on fine form scoring goals. So you have Victor Osimhen, who's been scoring goals. You have Victor Boniface as well, who's scoring goals. You even have some who have missed out on this list, like George Lenny-Kenna, I think would be more suitable for for Eric Chelle's side of football. Is missing as well. Chubak is also missed out on this list. And also, so for me, that is the only question about Cyriel Dessers, the physical and athletic part of the game. Now, if you're playing, a possession-heavy football where you're not really looking to press, you just want someone to play on the shoulder of the last defender, or just be in and around the box and be a fox in the box, then fine. Or maybe you want to play with Apollo Noachu as a big, bulky number 9. You play the ball onto him, and if he flicks it, if he brings it onto his chest, he can pass the ball off or lay the ball off to Cyriel Dessers, for instance, and he can, latch onto that and then profit from that. But even in saying that, I think Victor Osimhen will be more suited to playing alongside Apollo Noachu. I think Victor Boniface will be more suited playing around Apollo Noachu if that happens. But another argument that I would make, maybe even against my own self, but is that if I'm to choose between Cyriel Dessers and Ahmed Musa in this team, I'm going with Cyriel Dessers. If the choice is between Cyriel Dessers and Kelechi Iheanacho, I would go with Cyriel Dessers, because for Kelechi Iheanacho, he hasn't really done anything since he moved to Middlesbrough. He failed, in all honesty, if we are being honest, if we've been 100% honest, Kelechi Iheanacho failed, his stint at Sevilla, and he hasn't really pulled up any trees playing for Middlesbrough. So for me, if it's a choice between Cyriel Dessers and these two players I've just mentioned, I'll be going with Cyriel Dessers. And then if you're talking about numbers in the squad, you're not going for position as in for X and X. You're going for, okay, we're just looking for people who are going to drop of this list and you're going with Alhassan Yusuf or Cyriel Dessers, I will drop Alhassan Yusuf, because for me, Alhassan Yusuf, I don't think will really provide anything much, because for me, I think Uche Santos way better than he is. Frank Onyeka better than he is. Rafael Onyedika better than he is. Will give you more in that central midfield positions behind the number 10. So for me, that's it. So for me, these are the only ways that Cyriel Dessers would make this team. One, if you compare, if it falls down to an Iheanacho, it falls down to an Ahmed Musa, it falls down to an Alhassan Yusuf, then for me, he can come in, But ordinarily, if it's a striker v striker competition between him and Victor Boniface, between him and Victor Osimhen, for me, I would always go with those two. And definitely, if it comes down to anything where you're looking at it between him and Ademola Lookman, I'll definitely be going with Ademola Lookman. So while I give credit to Cyriel Dessers because he's been on fine form, and you can only praise a striker that scored 22 goals this season, and come up with 6 assists. You can only praise their hard work and praise their endeavor and praise what they've done, this season. But when it comes to playing for the team, for me, like I said, style makes games. Style makes games. And I keep asking this question. Though he scored all these goals, the question is he little enough? Is he clinical enough for you to say, we're going to abandon our philosophy just for you? We're not going to press so much, we can just let you play. For instance, Eden Hazard at Chelsea, under Conte, he wasn't required to defend because Conte knew, Mourinho knew that even if he didn't defend, he didn't put in that defensive shift. Once the ball would get to his feet, he would work magic, score goals or create goals for his teammates. So when I look at Cyriel Dessers, I don't think he's able to do that. And the same thing with Alex Iwobi, for instance. Alex Iwobi, he's a bit creative, but the question is, can he press? He can't really press. And then the follow-up question is he good enough? Is he so good, or is he magical enough where you say, we're not going to bother you pressing because each time the ball gets to your feet, it's magic? I don't think Alex Iwobi is that kind of player at this minute. Same thing with Cyriel Dessers. So those are my thoughts and opinions. I don't know if you call me crazy, but let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comment section, and I'll see you on yet another video. So I want to say thanks for subscribing to the channel, getting the channel up to 1,000. Let's keep going and build this to be one of the biggest football communities on YouTube. And I'll see you on yet another video. Stay well and stay blessed. Bye-bye.